heavyweight. Screen to screen.
Welcome to Screen to Screen. I'm here with Jaybo Monk, a French artist. Beside great oil paintings, he's been in a lot of creative fields that have influenced the Berlin scene for a long time. Great to have you on the program, man.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be there.
Can you give us quick idea about how your working situation right now is, or how your studio setup is? I know your studio is like some kilometers away outside.
Yeah, 12 kilometers away from here, actually. And I go there sometimes, but there's no need because all shows have been cancelled. So I'm home now, and I'm working on a lot of drawings, working on animations and film and things like that, and I got time to learn some new things. So I set up my old room of my daughter, so I could make a place that I can work. I'm completely okay with this kind of reclusion and confinement, and I'm a homeless guy from back in the days, and I always find a way to draw or whatever. So I'm always interested in adapting myself to somewhere, which is for me the base of creativity anyway. So creativity is based on emergency situations.
How's your process then going?
I wake up at something like 5:30 and 6 I'm outside, and then I come back here, and it's like the moment where I have to do things like creatively have to be now, like early in the morning. Like the first strokes are the best ones. And then on one point after midday or something, then I eat something, and then I get I get grumpy. And then I do the job, like answering emails and things like that.
Is it a good thing with the quarantine or in the social distancing, and how you think it will have the effect on the world?
It's the chance with this new things to realize to be a bit more human, like to humanize Earth a bit, would be it's a chance to do it. But I'm like the power would do that. Like the people in power to do that are not in power now. It's too much still capitalism, and it won't happen. It will be the same as it was before, I believe. You have 1% is gonna be richer, and the rest gonna still have to do with COVID on top. A lot of things are gonna be different, definitely. So you have maybe to have a mask all the time. It's gonna change that. It's gonna change the way we used to have our pleasures. But it's not gonna change the way we have to struggle. Just look at America. It's US. People are dying like crazy, just because they don't have no help. It's just they are dying by waiting to be helped. This is crazy.
Do we gonna see more paintings?
2 more new paintings coming at this end of the week in Hamburg. And this one I made just before COVID, but I don't know. I don't know where I am right now, actually. I don't see the urgency and somehow. So if no emergency, no creativity. This is my point.
It used to be like in the studio, and then most of the time you don't see people in the studio. You just see like when the work is finished, after a certain time, it's in the gallery or in a show. There you can see the art, and sometimes you can even see the artist. And otherwise, the artist is not there. But now with the whole social media thing, and also, I mean, right now with our interview, you have the possibility to look into the process.
If it's important for you to show what you want to do, or to show the process of doing drawing, or to show that it's real, I did it myself or whatever, I think do it. I don't care. But you're losing also magic. And I believe the artist is not important. Important is what you have done do to people. That's important. So it's not this. I don't care if you do that with a fork, or if you do that with a caterpillar, or with. This is your problem. As soon as I see something and it touch me, then you did your job.
Art is viewed as something more important now than it was before. Before, we take it for granted because we have all this buzz going on. You're outside, you're with people and all this.
We consume like we eat, so it's like you need food for your head. I did a serial once where I was like trying to get old photos, and the central subject of these photos, through folding, I put it away. So you have like let's say some person in front of a landscape, and then I let it disappear just a bit. I let left on the side and on the right side after the folding, that you see there is someone, but you don't know who it is. And then on one point, you just have the landscape in the back. When I showed that, the people that like, when I show the pictures before to someone, they look at it and they don't care about who is there. They don't care about this person, which is in the middle. Soon as I put it covered, and you can't see it anymore, but you just see like a feet or a hair, things there, and say, who's that? So it's like, we are interested on things that are not there, more than the things that they are there.
What is interesting about this concept of something is there and you don't recognize it, and somehow you don't have it anymore, and suddenly you're like, where is it?
One of the major force in the universe is desire, and desire it's something which is, that's why consume exists as well. Like desire is something which is based on what you don't have, or what you are not. It's always something which is not there, or concrete or psychological, and that's the point. Desire is the base of anyone. So desire is also connected to art, because art is a way of going away from that a bit, because a lot of time you don't understand what you see. And there's some people who find attractive not to understand what you see. It's like a reboot in your head. It's like a restart. You know what I mean? And this is what I try to do with these pictures as well. So it's about desire. I'd like to see how this person look, but it's not possible because it's not there anymore. That you have the same force of finishing the story that I'm starting.
Something else, you showed me the explosion paintings.
When you paint oil, you have to clean your brushes. And by cleaning the brushes, I started to do like some little canvas, and started to make my gray completely randomly. Oh, it looks like an explosion, and it looks like an explosion with like the clouds coming out of the sea. So it's a sea. It's like the nuclear test, or like a mine that has been found and they have to be exploded or something. So I look at that, and I was like starting to loving this kind of system.
Do you have some final words?
Keep yourself honest. Keep yourself, every one of us should be honest with what he is. You don't have to hide. You don't have to be, it's a thing that I'm telling myself every day, but I'm not succeeding. So this is a thing I wish everyone to do. There's so much knowledge, but we know so less, You have to learn more.
Heavyweight. Screen.